All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we're trying to find an equation for whenever we're given a sample like we were, the equation that we use involves slope, and it goes like y equals mx, where m is representing the slope. Now remember, the slope is your change in y over the change in x. And remember, slope is like finding the unit rate. So what we want to do is we want to look at that table of values that we created earlier right here and figure out what that change in y is over the change in x. So when I look here, when I'm going from my seconds to each second, what is happening here? What are we doing? It's going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So what's happening here is we're adding 1 each time. Every time we're adding 1, adding 1, adding 1. So the change in x here would be 1 because we're adding 1. Now we're looking at y, which is meters. What's happening each time to go from 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8? In this particular case, we're adding 2 each time. So because we're adding 2 each time, our change in y is going to be 2. Now these are all positive, and 2 over 1, remember when we're finding a unit rate, it's like dividing. 2 divided by 1 is the same as saying 2. So when we go to write our equation, remember m is going to represent slope. So I'm going to leave y equals our slope, which is m, is now going to be 2 because we discovered that. And then we're just going to write x. So now whatever we plug in for x, it will reproduce and create y. So for instance, if let's say x was 2. 2 times 2 gives us 4, and y is 4. So now we've created an equation that represents that situation that we had with Darnell.